Up, bitches? What's up? Wake up. It's morning time. What's up, bitches? What's up? Wake up. It's morning time.
What is up, party people? How are we doing today? Happy Wednesday, August 12th, 2026 in the house, 5:30 a.m. Pacific. What is going on? What's up? What's up, MP? Good morning, sir. Mm, Happy hump day, if you will, Mr. Bukes. Camel's got humps. Camel's got a hump. What's up? What's up? Guys, I tried to beat you on Twitch, but it did not happen. You just swoop on X. What's up? Good morning. Good morning. Again, MP has locked his door so that he does not get interrupted. The amount of shows that dude misses because people just walk in and want him to paint some shit. Good morning, Oz. Good morning, Ron Jordan. How are you? How have you been? What's going on in the world of Ron freaking Jordan? Card fishing. What's going on? How you doing? How are the you still working out with Profit? How's that going? Got to meet and greet for my son's fifth grade year. Nice. Nice. How was that? When does he start school? Soon, right? This week? It's already Wednesday. So that'll be next week probably. Hump day in the house. David, what's up? Good morning. We got a packed house today. Good morning, everybody. It's Wednesday. Is it Cannon Day? Y'all's second favorite podcast right after this one, right? Whatever. That one's a recorded one and then released. Go check it out. Tom and Ann still got no comic to talk about, so they're just speaking nonsense. They do have a bracket for best sidekick, secondary character in a comic. Sidekick? I don't know what it is, but go check that out. Put in your votes. Don't let the freaking robot win. The robot. Okay? We used to have ice cream socials before the school. Yeah, we used to do that too at our old school. They used to have an ice cream social. It was I think they combined it with like a back to school night. They had like ice cream. I think they did Cold Stones. That's what it was. Yeah, Cold Stone ice cream. And then they would also have an in and out truck. So, you know, sometimes it's good to have some actual food. So for my daughter's back to school night, they did food trucks. Yeah. So it was dope. We got smash burgers. Yeah. Mm. And then the taco truck that lives next door to us, they were there. So that was cool. Good to see them getting some recognition at the middle school. Oh, so yesterday was a good day. I, like I said, hit on the mission to hit the push-ups. I committed here. It's on wax. I can't take it back now. I am going to be doing 100 of something. Some days it's gonna be push-ups, some days squats, some days sit-ups, some days jumping jacks, but not front facing at the camera. I won't make that mistake again. Um, until our Hawaii trip. I made a goal months ago with my son to like get in shape for Hawaii, and it's not been going well. I mean, I'm a little bit stronger, but the food and the beer is just it's kicking my ass, man. I love food. My buddy called me. We were talking yesterday and we were talking about something. And I don't remember how we got to this point. Oh, I think it was because that's what he had. On Monday, he had smash burgers, but they had smashed tots, so tater tots with a smash burger on it. and cheese and onions and all that kind of shit. And I'm like, dude, what is the point of getting in shape when food is this fucking amazing? Like, what? Like, does it even make any sense? Ron, MP, my two guys that I know are in shape. Do you guys just not eat smashed tots? I know Ron. I know Ron smashes some smashed tots. Um, I guess I have a dirty mind. Hump all you want. Finished book one of Essex County last night. Nice. Good. Good stuff. Hundreds are good once a day. Yep. Ain't nothing wrong with a double burger. And Ron smashes all. And that is why I work out so I can eat. Yeah, see, that's my philosophy right now. Another conversation I have with my friend Scott is he and his wife have been having some tough times right now. Her dad got diagnosed with cancer. He started chemo, all that kind of stuff. So they're just going through a lot. And when they got all this information, she was like, let's hit the gym at 8 or 9 p.m. And he's like, really don't want to, honey. It was a long day. She's like, just do it. It'll be good for us. And so they hit the gym. And then after the gym, he tells me, I went in the fridge and grabbed a beer and cracked it. She goes, what the fuck? You just worked out. Are you really gonna do that? So I should tell her, we should tell her this. Like, that's why you work out, so that you can crack that beer, so that you can have those smash tots, so that you can have that um core of ice cream or whatever it is. Rewards, dogs, right? Instant dopamine hits, right? There you get the hit from the workout, but you really get the hit from the smash tots and the beer and knowing that you put in the work to to deserve it, if you will. If you will. Once a week for me and wifey go for a beer. I know. I've seen that, dude. And that's been you just started that, right? Has that been a thing? Or have you just like finally been kind of posting it and texting me it? Because if that's been a thing forever, shout out to MP and his wife. They're fucking legends. But once a week dates should be a thing. It should just be a non-negotiable. My wife and I were really good about it. Um, on Fridays during the school year. So school year just started. We're gonna get back on that train for sure. But yeah, got me doing 100 a day as well. Yesterday, knocked them all out on stream with my 10-year-old. What? That's awesome. Good for you, dude. Thank you. That deserves a. I'm gonna see if I can find this thing. Here, we'll delete it. Why did I go on mute? Oh, it mutes me during that. Okay. Okay. Guys, did you hear anything? I didn't hear anything during that. That was an old school Ryan Turner when he was doing his afternoon dads jam. Let him know that I did that. I never do it. Weekly dates are the best. It go if it goes after dark, then you got this. Okay, cool. You guys heard something. Nice. I didn't hear anything. So I think it says something. I think it's can't remember if that one's Ryan's voice or not, but um cool. Good for you, Oz. Good for you. My day was a little bit of a wreck yesterday. It started off real easy, kind of chill. Then my client hits me up and says, "Hey, the AC we just put in is fucking pissing water in the garage." Thankfully, it was that one and not the one upstairs inside the house that was pissing water into the garage. But unfortunately, her garage is not your normal garage. She has a laminate floor down, and she has it as a Pilates studio. So she works out of it. She has clients there, all that kind of stuff. And so it's going to become a thing. I dried it off as best I could without, tearing it all apart. Got the HVAC guy coming today to fix the problem. We know what the problem is, probably a blockage in the condensation line. So it shouldn't be too difficult, but unfortunately I couldn't get him there like right away yesterday. So we'll be there today, shut the system off, then go a day without AC, right? And then we'll try to figure out the best way to remove all the flooring, move all of her stuff out of the way, dry out the slab. Thankfully, there's no basement underneath this garage. We do that a lot of in a lot of these projects. Absolutely hate it. Um, but it's the way of the world that I work in. So, and then after that, my wife texts me a little image of something super cute that her and her friends want to do, that they saw on TikTok, something at Target. You know how Target has those little like things? It's like a $5 or $1 aisle, like right as you walk in, right by the registers. So there's some little, like it's like a landscape picture frame. And there's actually like a landscape on it, and then it comes with paint so that you can paint little ghosts and shit on it. I'm sure Chels has seen it. That's got to be in Chels's algorithm. Good morning, Chels. Someone, Chels, someone said that you need love. Someone said that. Who was that? Oh, it was your husband. Duh. Are you okay, Chels? Is everything okay? Oh no. That's painful. I'm so sorry. So sorry to hear that. Damn. That's messed up. Well, I hope it I mean, tell us as much as you wanna tell us. Uh, I hope it wasn't sudden and out of the blue. Obviously, there's no right way to move on or pass on from this life, but man, that sucks. I'm really, really sorry to hear that. And here it was, I just thought you guys were cooking up a turkey in the middle of August. Sorry, Chels. Sending all of our love to Chels. Guys, if you know where to get in touch with Chels, I mean, drop it right here as much and as little as you want. But yeah, so sorry for that. So sorry for your family, the kids, Rob, you, everyone. And you know we're always here for you as much or as little as you need us. But yeah, that really sucks. Sorry. It was sudden and it's just awful. Damn. I spent a week by his ICU bedside, sleeping in my car, praying he could hear me so I can say everything I need to. And yeah, he was brain dead, so I don't know any who. Jesus. That's terrible. Yeah, that's got to be like one of the worst. Worst. That's like exactly why I asked the question, because the sudden brain dead, can't talk to him anymore, can't say those final words. That's what we all, none of us want that, especially if we have a trying relationship, which, as you guys all know, I have with both my parents. I constantly think about it all the time. I'm constantly reminded to stop it and say whatever I need to say because I never know when that's going to happen. But I'm sorry, Jules. Yeah, magically illegal calls made by his girlfriend. I mean, it's oh, geez, geez. But I needed to come chat with some dads because y'all make me happy. All right, guys, let's cheer Chels up. Let's cheer Chels up. Chels, have you seen this? Have you seen this TikTok trend about this Target Halloween little? It's like a landscape, and then it has paint. And you can paint ghosts and make like a little mom's night, a little sip and paint thing. My wife sent me this TikTok, and she's like, "Hey, none of the none of these things are at the Target in near our house. Can you go check near work?" I went to 4 Targets, struck out all four. It reminded me of VFriends Top Chrome. Like fuck Target, and I didn't get anything. I didn't get anything. But then they had these smaller versions where it already had the ghost painted on it, and I got a full set for each of the moms in our group. So consolation prize, if you will. All cute. Haven't seen it. Okay. Well, it's out there. I would send it to you, but you're no longer on X, so it's really, really, really hard to get a hold of you. I tag your Okay, here's the thing. Tell your husband this, because your husband is king of ignoring me on X. The king. Like the one person I tag more than anyone who never responds or does anything. Whenever I tag Mr. Messer, I'm actually trying to get him to tag you. That's all. It's usually daily dad stuff. It's like a comeback, Chels, we miss you. Um, but I'm not doing it for him. That guy knows. What's up, Dylan? Good morning. Bro, he's king of ignoring everyone. Yeah, because all he thinks about is a freaking TVL. Um, don't don't think that's yours and MP's way to start that conversation on my show. Okay? Don't. Ooh, all right. I mean, damn. But anyways, got home early. Kids are all doing great. Kids are loving school. Kids are loving teachers. Kids are having fun in their classrooms. Bentley every day this week has came home saying it's the best day ever, Dad, at school. So I absolutely love that. Brooklyn's been in good moods, good spirits. I haven't heard any drama with other girls or any of this, any of that. So that's all fun. I we are picking up our friend's kid who is now in middle school. So he got to drive home with us yesterday, and same thing. Ask him how he's doing, how he likes school, what's going on. So school, first week of school, first real week of school is going well. Everything's good with the fam. Dr. Messer, if busy with family management, things go sideways some days, gone to figure it out. Go with the flow. Yeah, but who knows? What is TVL? It's nothing. Morning, Tom. House sound good. Yeah. Yeah, we're rocking and we're rolling. I want to chalk it up to this, right? All of this. The books, the stoicism, the daily dad, the you guys, the work that I put in, like it's really helping me change my perspective, change my negative thinking. Everything feels good. I'm getting so much better at seeing the positive in all situations, even fucking traffic, even Los Angeles traffic, even in a 2.5 hour drive that should only take an hour. Yeah. So if any of you need help with that, you know where to find me, right? So let's jump into this reading today. Right? This reading is a good one. It's a
Time, do the
reminder.
reading!
It's a reminder. Don't get caught up in keeping up with the Joneses. Don't get caught up. Mostly it talks about sports, right? Don't get caught up with worrying about your kids' playing time in the sport that they're playing. I think it talks about a hockey situation. So maybe MP. MP's guilty of this. I already know. You put your kids on the team, you want them to play, you want them to learn, you want them to get out on the ice, the field, the pitch, whatever it is. And so when you see them on the bench or sitting out, you're like, yeah, they've been sitting out forever, and the coach is only playing, the really good, the star players. Coach is just doing whatever coach is going to do. You don't control that. So take a deep breath, relax, try not to make a scene, yell at the coach, any of those kind of things, and just instead look at your kid. Look at your kid, talk to your kid. Is your kid having fun? Is your kid happy? Is your kid getting along and, chit chatting with the other teammates on the bench? Is your kid watching intently as the star player, moves through the field and scores for the team and cheering and, all that kind of stuff? That's really the most important thing about sports is getting together as a group, as a team, learning that important lesson of teamwork, right? Being together. We're a species that's meant to come together, celebrate each other, work hard to provide value for each other. And our kids learn that mostly through sports and classroom, things like dance, any kind of situation where they're in a multiple person thing. Morning, Charles. I love you, but first love yourself to fly. Raised a wonderful daughter who is raising an amazing family. Here for you if any of you. Yes. Yeah, keep that Charles love going, guys. Um, so as we said, you know, try to switch that perspective. Try to enjoy that part of the game. Try to talk to your kid and just really listen to them when they're happy, when they're having fun. We went through that a little bit last year with Bentley's soccer. He wasn't the best in the on the team. I would say maybe middle tier, maybe low middle. So he's a bigger dude, and he gets tired really easy. We raised him big and lazy, for sure. He's my spirit animal. I wish I could be big and lazy. And so whenever coach asked the team who wanted to go on break, he would often raise his hand. And there was a whole set of little kids, like little sisters, and I think it was mostly girls, little sisters on the team. And, if you're talking about a 7-year-old kid, the little sisters would be 3, 4, or 5 years old. They just were running around, and so Bentley and the other teammates that were on break would go run around with them. So, not playing, not paying attention necessarily, which, kinda sparked a little bit of a, "Oh, come on, man. Pay attention. Like, get back in the game," between me and my wife. But then at the end of it, it's like, he's having fun, right? He's not, like, pissed off that he's, um on the bench. He's still having a good time. He's playing, he's interacting with younger kids, and that's a whole different dynamic for him and anyone to learn. Seeing the joy in their eyes when a new sport or thing clicks is one of the best feelings in the world. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Gotta love those kiddos. Are they happy? Are they having fun? Our job is not to optimize. This was in the reading, or maybe in the chat GPT recap. It's to help them find what they love, build relationships, and find enjoyment in any situation, right? That's what we're talking about here. Not getting too bent out on how much time they're having, how much they're actually learning. Are they living up to their potential that we've placed on them? It's about the time, the space, enjoying it, having a good time. All my kids woke up one day and wanted to pursue their love and passion. I support that. Yeah, that's so cool. Yeah. How did they know? Or how did you know? Or how many times did that happen? That's always my thought. I feel like often it comes in, you see something, it lights up, you stoke that fire, you stoke that flame, you get them what they need to do it, you take them to the classes, get curious, watch some YouTube videos. And then I feel like sometimes it kind of fizzles out. Had that a little bit with my kids. This hits for those overbearing sports parents. Bro, the kid is 6. It's very tough. It's very tough to hold back on that. There's always a couple of them, right? Like, I I wish there was, and I think that was something that I brought up, that I'd been seeing these commercials with the Manning brothers. I believe it's the Manning brothers. Um, Eli and Peyton Manning, about a new league where it was just about the game and the fun, and it wasn't about overplaying and over practicing and over coaching. I think that was kind of like the slogan. So then you would take out those people, the overbearing, the parents and the kids who are trying to be the top athletes. They would go into the other leagues, and we'd have this new league that was just about kids that just want to learn the game and have fun. I love that idea. I wish it was a thing, a more worldwide thing. I used to hold back. Now I usually just say, well, they are kids. They have about 10 years before you need to worry about scouts. Yeah, usually embarrasses the parent. Good on you. Good on you, dude. In sports, when you love the game, you grow. Yeah, it is that's a tough one. Tough sports for me are tough. For this very reason. I like we like to sit off to the side and just enjoy our kid and what he's doing. We don't usually blend in with the rest of the parents. We kind of just are there. And part of that feels a little weird and disconnected to me, but the other part is I don't like being in those situations. I don't like those kinds of parents. And more often than not, that's what you have on the team. So good luck to anyone in sports. May the patience and better perspective be with you. And again, this reading is a great one to take with you in all those situations. Just read this page, screenshot this, read this page before every game, and especially as you get older. Like, yeah, the 6 to 9, I want to say, maybe even 10 time frame. Like the 10-year-olds baseball last year in our friend group was just like, guys, just it's okay. Calm down. It's all right. They got to the championship. That's fine. We had a group of 4 kids and parents who would get together for practice after practice. Mind you, practice went till 8 p.m. So they're having these kids out. No, that's not okay. Mhm. Even practice till 8 p.m. is not okay for me. In bed, 7:30. So my kids, they should not be out on the field practicing. It's ridiculous. Yeah, get out of here. They were pissed when Carson got asked to Some kids are gifted. My friend Scott, he got 2 boys, 2 years apart. So the older one, all his friends are in sports, but he's like a mid-tier player, and the younger one is just naturally gifted. So he's like beasting his older brother out, and he wants nothing to do with the sport. He's like, ugh. He just like hits the ball really far, and then he just like trots off to first base. So listening to him talk about his sons often cracks me up. It's a great time. And then our daily Stoic lesson of the day. MP, I know you're loving this book, right? Isn't it great? Can you imagine what your life is going to be like in 3 years after just taking this journal, having 3 of them, 4 of them already filled out? But this is a good one to remember, right? Make the philosophy your own through action, right? So we don't want to spend all of our time reading. We don't want to spend all of our time talking. We don't want to spend all of our time just kind of like going in circles in our mind and with our voice. You gotta, you got Stoicism teaches us is about the action. It's about actually putting um, the words into works, as Ryan says. Toby Jackson, gotcha. The hardest thing for me is to journal every day. I'm usually 4 to 5/7. Gotta find something that works. It's just a couple of sentences. Like I said, for me, it was very difficult to do it at night. The morning is where I shine. So waking up 30 minutes earlier so that I can do this show was one of the switches because I used to journal during this time and just like listen to Ryan and Blaze or Coffee with Captain or any of those kind of shows. When DJ was doing those morning streams. But then the listening got distracting, so I just like pause it, do my journaling, and then get back to listening. But then when I took over the show, this thing kind of took place, and like a good 5 or 10 minutes before that to set things up. So I just got up 30 minutes earlier. And I know that that's not as easy to say as it is to do. Sometimes it's just about priorities, right? For sure. You get a lot out of journaling, though. I'll say that. The writing something down, even if you're just kind of paraphrasing the lesson that you read, the switching it over to from reading a text and comprehending it to your mind and taking it and relating it to a situation of the day or of another day or how your parents or whatever, and then actually putting pen to paper. I think you do get a lot out of it. I think there are studies. I don't know the studies. I won't quote anything ever. There are studies. I'm sure David knows them all. As the great poet Jason Turner said, I ride the surfboard of life. Depending on the wave, I can be a 8 pushing a 9. Maybe I hang 10. Was that the poet Jason Turner that said that? Really? I mean, that sounds like a Jason Turner thing. God, I miss that guy. The freaking those freaking Turners, man. Ugh. They make me so mad sometimes. Sometimes I just rage text them. I should do that actually after the show. But thank you very much, everybody, for showing up, hanging out, and chilling with me this morning, doing the reading. Everybody, slide into Chelsea's DMs and show a little love to the Messer family. Horrible, horrible tragedy. I can't believe that. It's such a damn. That really sucks. Call your parents, hug your kids, love your kids, do all that kind of, tell all the people you love them. This is me telling you to do something that I am not going to do. I'm still not ready. I am a stubborn little jackass raised by two stubborn jackasses. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen to me, but we're going to knock on wood for today and we will figure that out tomorrow, right? We need a bolo for the right often, like every week. But anyways, thank you. I digress. I get out of here. Bye bye. Bye now. Bye. 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 Bye.